what I've realized is that some people change. Some people try to change. They just can't.
Let me tell you about a kid that I once knew, but he threw his life out just to fit his new shoes. His life used to be so crazy and hectic, he knew he could've changed, so he accepted it. Used to be a quiet kid and never said a word, then his life flipped, it took a sharp turn. Didn't have his mom cause she was in jail, never had a foundation, he was set up to fail. That's exactly what he did for the longest time. Never excelled in anything but he could rhyme, so that's what he did every single day. Just a troubled kid who had to get away. It was him against the world, that's what it felt like. He couldn't handle it, so he would cry every night. All his prayers were unanswered every single time, and that's when he stood up and finally realized this kid never did anything to deserve it. But looking back now, he knew it was worth it. It was worth all the times that he went hungry, and the people in his house wasn't called the family, so he turned to drugs with smoke in his lungs. Then he looked in the mirror to see what he's become. As he was looking, he knew he had to change, but he couldn't control it, and it drove him crazy. So he stopped talking and stayed in his room, but he acted so happy. What a nice costume, and he did it just to fit in, but he didn't know what it came with. So in school, he was the coolest kid there, most popular, got compliments on his hair. Everyone loved him, no questions asked, until one day when someone beat his ass. He said something wrong and the dude went off, so the rest of the year he was known as soft, cause he didn't hit back, the dude was his boy, but because of that his rep got destroyed. Walking in the halls with his head pointed down, heard hate words every time he turned around. They called him gay and they called him a faggot cause he wouldn't swing and let him have it. He was made fun of every single day, so he kept doing drugs to take the pain away. Then something happened that would change his life. Mom never came home, worried up all night. Then some cops came, busted down the door, and all you heard was get down on the floor. His mom showed up and she was all cuffed. It was for drugs and enough was enough. Couldn't look at her, but he gave her a hug. He saw how his mom changed off from drugs, so he gave it up, threw him away. So we picked him up, flushed him down the drain. He felt worthless, he was so ashamed, and this whole time I haven't said his name, but he got straight before they lost him. One more thing, his name is Austin.